Good morning. Welcome to my studio. I'm going to be working on this green page today, and I'm going to be adding some ephemera that I had made a few months ago. And I think what I'm going to do is turn this into a writing spot on one side, and I'm going to tip it in on this side of the page right here. And I've gotten out some washi that I think will be good for holding that down. But that leaves us the back of this page. And and I picked this out. I think I'm going to just add this to the back here, just to add a little oomph to the writing spot. So there's the oomph piece, there's the ephemera, and now this has some nice gold on the green paper, so I don't want to overdo. In fact, I want to underdo. Excuse me. Let's see if we can't just put a nice light coating of a stencil. Not too loud, not too in your face, just a little tiny bit there. And in order to do that job, it's best I'm going to use one of these handy dandy brushes. And what color? I think I'm going to use tea dye. Yes, tea dye it will be. Distress Ink tea dye. Let's get that up at the top. This over here. And excuse me. Let's just put some down here. Ah, yes, just a hint is enough. I do hope that you are having a good day and that you are finding in this busy season some time to do some crafting. Let's see what we have. Oh, yes, exactly what I saw in my little square brain. Now let's come down here and add some at the bottom. How is that working? Oh, very nicely. Let's go to this side now. And more right down here. So when we flip back the flip, we will see some prettiness. And I have not overwhelmed the gold, which makes me very, very happy. So Distress Ink tea dye did a good job. And now I'm going to clean this brush. And this is the best way I have found to clean these brushes. Mission accomplished. And let me clean a little more. Where's my alcohol? And some more. because if these are not cleaned and you let them go, the next time you use them, you're going to be spreading the ink that's already there onto your piece, and that is no good, and I learned that by my mistake. Never ever did that again. Let's set that out of harm's way. These are Dollar Tree pads of paper that are just wonderful for this, any chore that you might have. Now, this paper is has curved edges. I think I'm going to do the same. And last but not least, there we go. The writing is upside down and downright and downside up here, and I'm going to go with this because I like this bit of color down here. Let's do a little touch of pretty over here. I'm thinking I want some more tea dye on the back side, outside edge. Oh, maybe the front also. See, I've changed my mind. Let me pull up these. Let me pull up these sleeves. They're starting to be a little annoying. I've already got them folded up to my ears. So, much better. I'm not great one for distressing the edges of things, but it seems as though I'm doing quite a bit of it in this journal. I don't know why. It just seems to call for it sometimes. Okay. See what we have now. Better. It brings out the color up here just a little bit. Alrighty. I'm using my Elmer's Extreme. I think I'll put it down this way. Give us more room to write. Good. Alrighty. Let's put this aside. Well, I have time to give myself a good think. I'm thinking that I want something more. I want some doodling on here. Let's see what we can do. My collection of blacks. This is Ultra Micro. Don't want that one. This is 207, a Uniball Signo. And let's see what happens. Something good always happens with a Uniball Signo. Just a little addition here. Yes, that makes me happy. Do we want on all of them? Let's see if we want it on all of them. I think so. Now let's just go a little faster, Carol. After all, this is not rocket science. I do hope you're able to hear me. I'm mumbling to myself. I tend to do that when I'm doodling. Let's go over here. Shall we do the leaves? Just the outline. I think that will be quite enough. Definitely quite enough. Yes, that gave it a little pop that I like. Let's do and let's put this here. I don't have great faith in washi sticking, so I usually add glue. That I'm going to put right there. And, well, so much for that. Let's make sure that we get some on this side. There, I hope. That, yes, that will do the job. This doesn't seem to want to do the job at all. That's better. So, have a writing spot and a stenciled back sheet. And I hope you have enjoyed today's great experiment. I'll do something to cover that up when I work on the back of that paper. Now, this seems to be quite determined to cause me difficulty. So it's going to come off. I shall have to solve that problem. It's quite something. The back is as gluey as one would want, and the front is just not going to cooperate. Well, the solution is, I don't have one at the moment. Let's try something else. I think I'm digging my hole even deeper as we speak. One last commitment here. Just something. Sorry about the quiet, but I'm trying to dig myself out of a hole. This side suits me, and this side can and will I think I've got to give this a rest and let this work through in my mind. I'll be back. When in doubt, try something new that's not so new. I redid the back and the front, and it seems willing to stay this time. I think I didn't have enough extra Elmer's Extreme on here. So, mission accomplished, I hope. Let's go now back to this and let's use some Ultra Micro, and let's just do some working on this in the center here. And there is nothing that I've found yet that Unipol Signo does not work on. That's better. Yes, it is. And I think a little bit of darkening around the curves might be just what this needs to pick it out a little bit more. Much better. Much better. There we go. And some down here. Notice I'm not outlining like a color book. I am just picking up the curves. Let's have a look. Ah, yes. I think we're about to declare this page done, and I hope that you have enjoyed seeing me paint myself into a corner and hopefully find my way out. So we have a flip and a writing spot, 2 writing spots, and I'm very happy with the stenciling on this page. This is my very favorite stencil. Well, I think it's my second fave. So, if you have enjoyed this experience in terror, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Leave a comment, I do answer them, and I would appreciate your subscribing to my channel. Bye now.